a huge honor and a huge privilege to be part of the Indian national team in any tournament. And Subrata Bhai, I think he got his nickname Spider-Man from that game. We are not only playing for ourselves but for you guys as well. It's very good to think that I'm a part of a third Asian Cup. It's a bit crazy, but it's always a huge honor and a huge privilege to be part of the Indian national team in any tournament. But I think the Asian Cup is special. It is the closest, I believe, that we can get to the World Cup as a major tournament, and it's always a good place to be, and I think we just need to enjoy ourselves. I'm very happy and very content and feeling very confident as well. Going into the Asian Cup, making sure that we as a team perform. I think a big transition has happened over the years. Obviously, with time players move on. In that batch in 2011, a lot of players were on the verge of ending their careers as well, and most of them did, and we had new fresh young players coming in and taking responsibilities and finding their feet. We have players like Sandesh. Obviously Sunil Bhai is there but in that journey we found a lot of players who are still with us. Sandesh, Preetham, Subhashish, Amrinder, Tapa, all these players who have been a part of the national team for a long time, and it's most players the second Asian Cup as well. So we, I think, were a very experienced side in 2011, and I would say that we are still a majorly experienced side in 2024 as well right now. So I think over the years we have developed a lot, and players now are much more hungrier, professional, and more educated in the sense of the footballing knowledge. To come in to show the intent that we have, I think as a player I didn't know how important intent can be in the last two Asian Cups that we were a part of. In the first one in 2011 I was very young, I was 18, and I was just lucky enough to be in the team. And in 2019 I think we had qualified for the Asian Cup after a break, so it was a good place to be at, and we were, I think, embracing the atmosphere. But now I feel like we have to go in with the intent to do even better and challenge ourselves, challenge other teams, and not just be happy with participating in prestigious tournaments like this, but to also aim higher and try to move on from the group stages. I think the learning process still is there, but that experience sharing dressing room with the likes of Subrata Paul, Renedy Singh, Baichung Bhutia, all these legends of the game, sharing the dressing room with them and seeing them at the best of their careers was an absolute joy. And in trainings I used to enjoy myself a lot, because I used to get bullied a lot and pushed around a lot, because I was just a very young, slim, lanky keeper in the team, and I was just like a sponge. I was just taking everything in, all the experiences in, not only on the pitch but off the pitch as well. You learn so much about camaraderie that the team shared in 2011, and as a senior member now, you just try to share that knowledge that you've had over the last 10-12 years and just pass it on, because that's what we can do with knowledge. I think obviously it's not an easy group to be in, but that's where I feel like we should be in, because with challenges like this, with discomfort like this, that's the only place where you can grow as a team, and to know where we stand, to know where all of us stand as a nation, as a team. This is the best place to be, facing teams like Australia who have played in the World Cup, and Uzbekistan obviously has done really well, and Syria, we have faced them before as well. So I think we just need to look at this as an opportunity that we need to make the most of, regardless of whoever we are playing. Although they are very respectful and very good sides, I think we shouldn't think ourselves or being too humble and too low. I think we are here on credit as well, and we would like to fight till the end of the 90 minutes, till the whistle is blown, and make sure that we can do what we have come here for, which is making the next stages. I think that performance was just an absolute dream to watch, of Subrata Bhai flying around in the goal and not letting Tim Cahill have a header at goal, because Tim was known for his leap in the air and jumping on crosses and meeting those headers. And Subrata Bhai, I think he got his nickname Spider-Man from that game. The way he was cancelling those crosses out and making those saves, unbelievable saves, which people thought were going to be show goals. So it was just a joy to watch. I wanted to be that. I wanted to replicate what he was doing on the pitch, and I was living that moment, that save that he was making after save, and just enjoy that moment, because that's what has created the legacy for the number one spot in the national team. The sessions have been good. Obviously, we have world class facilities over here in Doha, and we just need to make the most of it. Obviously, we have come here while playing in the ISL, and most of us have played a lot of games. I think it's all about management and how we are going to approach the teams with different kind of tactics and I think formations depending on who we play. And it's all about management right now, making sure that everyone arrives, all the 26 boys arrive to 13th January feeling fit and feeling good, because that's what we can as players give to the coach, and then obviously the coach makes the goal. But I think we just have been enjoying our experience. The last 2 days have been good, and hopefully the next 10 days also are good like this, and we make the most of it. Yeah, obviously, I mean, for me personally, I know the value of my sport. I was on the sidelines for a very long time, waiting for my chance, trying to grab it, and whenever I got the chance, I wanted to, have it and not give it away, not so easily. And I don't like to share my sport, but it is something which, when you play for the national team, there's a bigger responsibility on hand, and everyone in the team needs to know how it feels like to play for the national team, and when you are called upon in difficult situations or in games, you need to be experienced enough to handle it. And that's where I think me and Amrinder have done well together as a team. We both push each other in training. I think I wouldn't have grown so much the way I have in the national team without him, and I'm sure that he can vouch for the same in his case. I think we just need to keep going like this till the time we can as players, and enjoy this responsibility playing for the team. Oh well, yeah. I mean, I've been reading news and hearing about the Indian fans being one of the highest numbers of people buying tickets, and that's amazing. We know how much people in Qatar love football, especially the Indian fans. We've experienced this before as well while playing against Qatar. So I have no doubts whatsoever that we'll have people in the stadiums shouting for us, supporting us. We just need to make sure that we give them something to enjoy as well as fans, because at the end of the day, that's what we are here for the people who love football, who want to support Indian football, We as players just like and love and crave that support and attention from you guys when you fill in the stadium, show up at the airport. It just makes a whole lot of difference in the way we approach games and situations, because we know that we are not only playing for ourselves but for you guys as well.